Hey guys, it's Avery Gallier. I hope you're having a great day and staying safe. I know there's been talks of a tropical storm. For me, in my part of town, it hasn't rained that bad, but I'm hoping that everyone else is doing all right. So I posted yesterday that I was going to be making a video summarizing the August market for Houston real estate. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. There's 3 points that I really want to talk about and make. So let's start with point number 1. I think it's very important to note that if you watch my past video about the July-August recap, July market recap, I talked about how there had been a 13-month positive run of sales for single-family homes, which means that single-family home sales were just increasing month after month after month until July of 2021. They actually decreased, unfortunately, so we lost that streak. But good news, in August, the sales of single-family homes went back up. So we did lose the streak. I don't know how long or if we'll ever get that streak back, but single-family home sales are back up, so that's good to note. And total dollar volume is back up also in August. So exciting, good news. Secondly, something that I think will be very important for people to hear, that I think you'll want to hear, is that, and what I hear a lot of people asking me, they're like, aren't things kind of starting to ease up? So let's answer this. Technically, yes, things are easing up just a little bit. I'll tell you about my own experience and just what's going on. August, we're looking at August, and in August, kids start going back to school, summer's wrapping up, so naturally less families are moving, because during the summer, a lot of families move, because that's when their kids are out of school, and that's when it's most convenient, obviously, most of the time. So yes, school's starting back up, so there's not as many families, moving all at the same time. So for that, things are easing up. As an agent, what I've also noticed, because the competitive bids, I'm sure you've heard of the offers and the bid wars and these over asking offers, cash offers, just crazy things you've probably heard about, but that's easing up too. And as an agent, I want to say from my side of things, I see that happening partly because I think listing agents are getting a little too confident and a little too ahead of themselves, to be completely honest. I think even taking in consideration the amount of buyers and the inflation, they're thinking, oh man, look at all these bidding wars, and they're just coming out of the gates listing way too high. So there's not even room for bidding wars or over asking prices, over asking offers to happen, because of what the price they're starting at. Like, it's too high. Homes that I've done open houses on, homes that I've showed, even just looking on HAR, all the homes, it's like so obvious to me, like, whoa, that's like really high, even considering the buyers and the inflation, the market we're in, like that's really high. So I think personally that probably has an effect on the fact that we're not seeing as many intense bidding wars, because people can't even start somewhere. They can't even put an over asking offer on something that's over asking already. So I think that's probably also why things might be just lightening up a little bit. But this brings me to my third point, which is that, yes, things are easing up just a little bit. I don't even know that easing up is the right word. I'm seeing a lot of people call this month, August, the month of moderation for the Houston real estate market, because what we're seeing is that we're starting to see like things are still going steady, and we're finding a moderation. I know the world we're in right now is so crazy, and it just feels like every day there's something different. You watch the news and you're like, whoa, that happened. Even just like with just everything, a restaurant will be like, we're open, you can come eat, and the next day it's like, oh, we're not doing in-person eating, like you have to order online or for takeout. Like it's like every other day there's something else. There's like no telling. Things just change really drastically all the time in the world we live in today. But for the real estate market, it's not that way. I have a lot of buyers that talk and they're like, man, I just want to wait just a little bit longer until things lighten up and prices go back down. There's less buyers. And I think, obviously the market will eventually change, but I don't think that's going to really happen anytime soon or just overnight like that. I think that, to be completely honest, we've reached a new normal. When we say easing up and moderation, I think it's because we're reaching a new normal. We're seeing numbers with inventory and buyers that we've never seen in these crazy circumstances, but we're starting to find a steady moderation within those circumstances. So I don't think we're going to wake up tomorrow and be like, oh wow, there's not that many buyers and prices have gone back down. And I think that's going to take a long time for that to happen. And I've even made a video talking about how or a TikTok explaining that prices are actually seen to only go up and interest rates are only seen to go up within the next year. So, I think we're just reaching a new normal, to be completely honest with you. So we are finding a new normal and a new kind of moderate pace in the real estate market, but that means within these circumstances, there's still a ton of buyers. There's still, even though inventory is going up, it's still really low compared to previous years and what we're what we're used to. So it's a crazy market right now, and we're finding a normal, but it's just not the normal that we're used to because it's new. So that's really what I'm seeing with August and the trends and the patterns. I'm also think I'm going to post a little graphic about just comparing August of this year to August last year that you can look at just to get that year-to-year comparison. I know I did that in the last video, but yeah, that's just my input and what I'm seeing and what I'm reading about, and like I said, what I'm just experiencing firsthand in this market. So if you have any questions, or of course if you're looking to buy or sell, reach out to me and I'd love to help you. But yeah, I hope you have a great day, stay safe, and stay educated about the real estate market.